whenever you're talking about a gacha, right, you're always talking about like DPSs and healers, but I feel like a lot of well, outside of Honkai Star Rail, of course, a lot of games don't talk about their defensive walls. And of course, today we're going to be talking about Wuthering Wave's defensive wall known as Taoqi, because I do want to really speak about it, or about them in particular. But I will say that from what it looks like, this isn't going to be like the go-to character out the gate. But we're going to talk about the kit here in just a little bit. But before we get into that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. And hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Wuthering Waves video comes out. And of course, leave a comment. Also, don't forget to check out Gamer Subs. Make sure you use code TYSTRA for 10% off. Y'all, I am so stoked on everything Gamer Subs is releasing as of late. I've never been happier with the company. They make so much good stuff, and I'm so blessed to be a part of the company, right? Gotta take a swig of that good juice, right? Woo! But without any further delay, let's go ahead and talk about Taoqi, right? Now, Taoqi is going to be, from what it looks like, a 4-star Havoc user that uses one-handed sword, I believe. Taoqi uses a great sword. That's crazy, right? So, overall, we have the basic attacks, right? We have the basic, heavy, mid-air, and of course, dodge. But we do have a couple other things to discuss here. We have the Rocksteady defense. Taoqi's damage taken is reduced by 35%. When Taoqi is attacked during Rocksteady defense, she will cast Strategic Parry. Strategic Parry is automatically cast after Rocksteady defense lasts for 3 seconds. If Taoqi is attacked when casting Resonant Skill Rocksteady Shield, Strategic Parry is automatically cast. So it means that she's going to be able to parry moves while also reducing damage and being able to basically just be that wall, be that tank that your team needs. Now, of course, Strategic Parry, once you parry, you just attack the opponent, dealing Havoc damage. Now, of course, we have the Fortified Defense Resonant skill. Deal Havoc damage to surrounding targets, generating 3 Rocksteady Shield and restoring HP to Taoqi. If attacked when casting Fortified Defense, Strategic Parry will be automatically cast. So, not only are they able to be the defensive wall, but they're able to heal themselves, right? But I feel as though with a character like this, you're going to be mainly focused on just building up their defense. And it seems like it's only going to be applied to them, which is cool. But when you're being attacked by a boss, right? They don't go, okay, I'm only going to attack this character, right? This type of character would be great for a turn-based RPG like Honkai Star Rail. This would not be a great character for something along the lines of Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. So, Rocksteady Shield. When the on-field character is attacked, 1 Rocksteady Shield is consumed to reduce the damage taken, which is by 35%. So this character is good for themselves, but I don't know about if they're great for other characters. Let's go ahead and continue. We got the Resonance Liberation here. Launch an attack based off of Taoqi's defense on the character, dealing Havoc damage. So it looks like Taoqi is going to scale off of defense, which is really cool because there are characters that do really, really well scaling off of that defense. But we've seen in the past with Genshin Impact characters that scale off of defense but are shielders, aka Noelle. Noelle is a great, attacker so long as you have the right artifacts with her. So hopefully with the right, echoes with Taoqi here, you might be able to do really, really well. We got Power Shift, which is the Forte Circuit. Timed counters. When carrying Revolving Caliber, use basic attack after heavy attack, strategic parry, or intro skill. Defense formation to cast timed counters, performing up to 3 consecutive attacks, dealing Havoc damage considered as basic attack damage. Time counters consume 1 Revolving Caliber upon hitting an enemy to grant a shield. After casting the intro skill Defense Formation, using basic attacks can directly cast timed counters. So that's a little bit confusing. So apparently you could do a certain combination, performed a timed counter, or kind of like I believe what we talked about before with strategic parry, and then be able to gain a shield from it. So I guess that's cool, being able to take reduced damage. Then, of course, Revolving Caliber, which we talked about a little bit before. Taoqi can hold up to 3 Revolving Calibers. Basic attack 4 will consume all of Taoqi's Rocksteady Shields to obtain that many Revolving Calibers. While Rocksteady Shield exists, when the on-field character is attacked, one Rocksteady Shield will be consumed and Revolving Caliber is recovered. After Rocksteady Shield ends, all remaining Rocksteady Shields will be consumed to grant that many Revolving Calibers. Okay, so it seems like Taoqi can go from attacking to defense, and I guess that's cool. There's a lot of things that I'm really like wanting to consider here, right? Because to me, it seems as though this character is going to be good, but only to, again, as we talked about recently, to themselves and not to the other characters on the team. So if you're going to main this character, you're maining this character. So you need to have like an off-field character that kind of works with them, like Mortify, maybe a healer on top of that just in case. But from what I'm seeing, like this character shields themselves, buffs themselves, or not buffs. Yeah, I mean, every character buffs themselves, but buffs themselves and heals themselves as well. Then we go into the passive skills here, the skills that you get from leveling up, right? So we got Steadfast Protection. During the duration of the resonant skill Rocksteady Shield, the character's defense is increased by 15%. I feel that's low, right? I get why it's low, because you're trying to scale this character off of their defense, and if you keep on giving enough defense, they're going to take way less damage. But still, I feel like 15% is so low. And also, like, I don't know, this just seems so meh. Seems so mid. Unyielding. After heavy attack, strategic parry is successfully triggered. 25% stamina is recovered. Why do I feel like this character's passive skills are so mid? I don't know. Like, that just seems so meh. Like, okay, you could have done something different. Like, from what we saw with Mortify and other characters, like, this just seems so boring. Which matches, like, a defense-based character, right? So, defense formation intro skill, attacks the target dealing havoc damage, and Iron Will the outro skill. The next character or other characters on the nearby team that activates an outro skill gains 38% resonant skill damage deepen for 14 seconds and until the character is switched off the field. I don't know. Taoqi just seems kind of boring and not that great. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm like not reading this character correctly. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like the craziest build for this. Like builder as or them, I honestly don't want to assume if it's a boy or girl. But it just seems very boring and very bland. Again, this character seems like they're very, very good about helping themselves, but not helping your team, right? So to me, I think Taoqi is going to be one of those characters that if you do build them, you're going to be putting a lot of investment into them. So be ready for that. And of course, that's going to be it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you think about Taoqi. Am I missing something with this kit, or does this character just seem very boring and bland? Very, very excited to hear what you guys think as well. But that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I already said that. I'm rambling at this point. Anyways, y'all, that's going to be it. Love you all to death. And as always, we will catch you in that next video. Please take care and be safe.